So, tell the story, Joe, about our comedian friend Hurricane.
Well, I like the guy. His name's
I like him too. Yes.
I don't know what his real name is, but his comedy name is Hurricane. I think his name is like Herman or Herd or something that starts with her, and that's why he goes by Hurricane. And he's a huge guy,
Yes.
right? He's probably like
white guy too.
White guy. He's like 6'5", heavy guy. Like he's a giant guy, right?
Mhm.
But he's a fan of comedy as well as being like he's like an open mic comic. I've never seen him on a paid show. I'm not saying he never gets paid.
He gets some paid gigs.
Yeah.
He's above an open mic, right?
Right. He's a little bit above an open micer. Anyway,
he's been around a lot.
He shows up to the show, and I see him. And I go, "Hey, dude, how you doing?" Like I was excited to see him, and he goes, "Yeah, man, I just drove 3.5 hours to get here." Now I think he's from like Northern Virginia or the DC Bethesda area. I don't know if there was traffic or he was on vacation and decided to. I have no idea, but I'm like, wow. He goes, "Hey, you think you can get me some time?" And at first it didn't register. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah. I mean, he goes, there's 5 of you. If anybody maybe want to cut their time. And he wants to get on stage at this gig.
He said, cut your time?
Yes. And, that's the awkward thing because you try to be a nice person. And we'd already established in the green room, I'm the least nice of everyone that was there.
Yes.
But still, that's an awkward thing for me. So I go, this isn't really a place where something like that would happen. We're only doing 10 minutes. It's like you can do a guest set. He goes, well, who would I talk to? And instead of me throwing Danny under the bus, I go, I got to be honest with you. I'm not comfortable. I'm not. I mean, if you want to find the guy who runs the room, good for you. But I mean, I'm just not comfortable with asking them to give you time. So then next thing you know, what's the guy, Charlie Burney.
Yes.
Comes back and he goes, hey, you want your friend to do some time? I said, Charlie, that's completely inappropriate, which it is, right? And I go, there's thousands of people, there's 1,000 people rummaging around here. We're not doing guest sets. Absolutely not. I was a little annoyed by that. By the way, if I was at the
you were not annoyed at Charlie, you were annoyed at
not even Hurricane. A little bit at Charlie, but obviously annoyed at Hurricane, because honestly, it's ballsy. And I guess I admire that a little bit in that he wants to get on stage. He's going to do what's necessary. Like I would be very uncomfortable, putting myself out there, putting myself in that position. I wouldn't want to do it, but I guess that's kind of balls maybe you need to get to make it. I don't know.
Well, I don't know, but see, there's no reason for him to go on stage. It's not a comedy club where he's trying to maybe get in with the club and this could lead to future work.
Right.
The guy who books the comedy is Danny Rougier for this thing. So all you're doing is pissing him off. So really, by trying to get on, not that you probably were going to ever be on this once a year show, but now you'll never be on the show.
Well, now the other thing is that maybe, I don't want to exaggerate, like 20 minutes later, what's the name of the other guy, the big guy, the guy who ran the whole thing?
Brendan. You mean Brendan, big as in the head guy.
Right, meaning the head guy, right. Yeah. Brendan comes in and goes, hey, to Danny, hey, do you want this guy to do some time? He now had found Brendan.
Yeah.
And he'd asked him for time. And he's like, no, absolutely not. Yeah, that was really strange and uncomfortable for me. It was bizarre, too. It's an event. So meaning even if you just came to see us, it was still funny and you got to drink. You know what I mean? It was still a good time.